come here to celebrate Fliss and Marc's fantastic day. I'd also like to say a big thank you to all the staff for making this such a special occasion. Right, down to business. Who would like to hear some embarrassing stories about Fliss?
Yeah.
Well, after careful consideration, I've decided to divulge two of Fliss's very, very close secrets that she never tells about. Well, no one knows about it. I'm not even sure you know about these. So, secret number one, when Fliss was 16, she caught a dreadful illness called meningitis that was potentially fatal, and it was a terrible time for all of us. But thankfully, with lots of love and medical attention and bucket loads of love, she pulled through. And she almost made a full recovery, apart from one thing, and that was words. You couldn't fully comprehend the French language. And that stopped to you wanted to be an interpreter at the United Nations. And that was it. Right. Secret number two, and no one knows about this at all, apart from me and Mum Julie. And the only time we realised it happened was when a car disappeared off the drive, and we kept getting overseas phone calls, was Fliss went to Australia for a year, and no one knew about it. And she went to live, drink, party, drink, live, party, drink, and live in Australia for a whole year. But no one knew about it. Anyway, when she came back as this beautiful, beautiful, mature woman who was thoughtful, caring, and kind. And I'm proud to be her dad. Yeah, yeah. So right, now Marc, on to my new son-in-law. First, Marc, I'd like to say a massive thank you for making my daughter so very, very happy.
Cost a lot.
It takes a lot. But I'd also like to say thank you to my mum for making her happy, because Fliss doesn't live at home anymore. And Fliss's three sisters are Welsh off they go now, brother, they can boss about. Right. Now, because I've revealed one of Fliss, or a couple of Fliss's secrets, it's only fair I reveal one of Marc's. So, who would like to hear that?
Yeah.
Right. Now, this is a secret. So, please, I'm not sure you know about this, but I spoke to Sue, and she told me about this. Yeah, no, she told me about this. But when Marc was very, very tiny, he got a terrible problem. He'd only got a tiny, tiny winker. And Sue was so worried about it, she took him to the doctors. And the doctor looked at it and went, "Don't worry, Mrs. Bolton, no problem. All you need to do is, when you take him home, give him 2 pieces of well-done, heavily buttered toast every morning for breakfast, and he'll be fine." So next morning when Marc got up, he went downstairs, and his little heart sank, because there on a table was a whole loaf of well done, heavily buttered toast. Well, he looked at it and went, "Mum, I can't eat all that." And Sue says, "Don't worry, son, there's only 2 for you, the rest are for your dad." Sorry, kids, but you didn't say anything. But seriously, Marc, I couldn't wish for a better son-in-law. And you've now set such a high standard for the rest of my 3 daughters, and welcome to the family. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting close to outstanding my welcome, and I've got one more thing to do, and that is to, let me read it, and that is it gives me great pleasure to propose the first toast to the happy bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Bolton. So if you can all be upstanding, raise your glasses.